So when you're filing the protest, who is it you're filing with, and who are you, arguing this value with?
Yeah, that's going to be the appraisal review board is the one that actually receives the protest and manages the protest process. They interface directly with the appraisal district to coordinate that because they're one side of the protest and we're the other. And then there's like a bigger ecosystem as well downstream of the protest where does that value go, once it's finalized. So basically the way that the whole tax bill works is you've got the appraisal district on one hand, which is tasked with setting a value on every parcel in the county every year. That's going to be single family homes, it's going to be skyscrapers, it's going to be commercial warehouses, could be even minerals that they've got to put a value on. And then they handle that whole protest process. And then once that's done, the values are certified for the year as final. They're going to send that over to the tax assessor collector, who's the one that actually collects the information and sends you your tax bill. You're going to cut a check to the tax assessor collector. And then once they receive that, those tax funds are distributed out to different taxing jurisdictions, which also determine your tax rate. So depending on what geographical area and overlap, it's like a big Venn diagram of different overlapping jurisdictions with your home in the middle of it. You could have you'll have a hospital district, you'll have a school district, you'll have some sort of city tax rate as well. You could have as few as 3 or as many as 13, depending on where you live. All those individual tax rates are going to equal up to your total tax rate that you pay at the end of the year. But that's kind of how the ecosystem of the tax bill works as well. The appraisal district is responsible for setting the values. They also maintain property records and keep track of exemptions and that sort of thing. They handle that part. You've got the taxing jurisdictions, which come up with the rates and they receive the tax dollars. And then you've got the assessor collector that puts it all together and handles communication with the taxpayer.